Hi, and welcome to this month's JCamp 180 webinar. I'm Kevin Martone, Technology Program Manager at JCamp 180. Today we have a short video about our sister program, Voices and Visions. Specifically, we're going to talk about the second series of posters produced by the program called Proudly Jewish. We believe these are a great teaching tool, particularly for Jewish summer camps. I'm excited to have two guests with me today to discuss Voices and Visions and the Proudly Jewish series. First, Madeline Calabrese. She is the director of Voices and Visions and has taken Harold Grinspoon's vision of Jewish poster art for engagement into the creation of two published series. Hi, Madeline.
Hello, everyone. Glad to be with you today.
Thanks. And we also have Danny Poller joining us today from Israel. Danny has worked on the Voices and Visions team overseeing the interaction with the posters through the website and social media. Danny's other hat is to work with the Cohen camps every summer as an educational consultant. Welcome, Danny.
Nice to be with you.
Great. Madeline, could you get us started by telling us a bit of the story behind these posters?
I'd be happy to. So after our first successful Masters Series posters, which many of you either have hanging on the walls of your camps or were used with you with program leaders from the Jewish Agency for Israel, Mr. Grinspoon and his wife Diane wanted to do a smaller series that represented their heart toward Judaism's wisdom tradition, which has given them a life filled with purpose. Then they wanted to share these posters freely with all Jewish organizations to enrich their engagement programs.
Thanks. Can you give us a preview of the posters?
Oh, we'd love to. So I have three, and Danny has three that he will share, and we're showing you the different sizes. So behind me are 3 of the 6 posters, and they're in the large 18 by 24, and they can be easily framed at standard size, so you can hang them anywhere in your camps. So this one here is a quote from Rabbi Yitz Greenberg, and he is paired with artist Rua Edelstein to create this dynamic tension between God and man. And the quote is, "Judaism is founded on human faith and divine promise that the world can be perfected." In the center, I have a poster that the quote is from Lynn Schusterman, as she was quoted in the book about Daniel Pearl's life. And what grounds her in Judaism is that serving others is one of the pillars upon which Judaism rests. And she was paired with artist Mordecai Rosenstein. And then on this side, you can't see too well, but let me show you a closer up. This is a poster rendered by Arnold Schwartzman, who was the director both of this series and of the first Masters series. And the quote is by Rabbi Rachel Cowan, "I am blessed to be a voyager on an ancient pathway." And an interesting little anecdote is that the paper boat is made from newspaper of Arnold's grandfather that talks about the pogroms in Poland many years ago. So as you dig into each one, there's little stories and gems for you to discover.
That's great. Danny, do you have a couple other things to show?
Yes, I'll show to the smaller size posters, 11 by 14, which you can also get laminated. So this poster, I don't know, it's a quote by Rabbi Abraham Joshua Heschel: "A Jew is asked to take a leap of action rather than a leap of faith." The artist is an Israeli artist named Ofra Amit. This poster is based on a quote by Golda, very vibrantly colored, and it says, "We hate war. We do not rejoice in victories. We rejoice when a new kind of cotton is grown and when strawberries bloom in Israel." And the last one here is a quote by Rabbi Laura Johnson Sachs. And the illustrator is Eileen Wynn Lederer. It's a very kind of mystical scene. The quote is, "Judaism is about sanctifying life."
Great, thanks, Danny.
So they're all 6.
And Danny, I know that you have experience working at Jewish summer camps. Could you tell us about how you see these posters enriching a camp?
I think, generally speaking, the value added to camps would be, first of all, in programming in many different ways, in counselor training before the summer, during the summer, in all sorts of leadership development, campers, CITs, even lay people, boards, and more generally, even the Jewish mission of the camps.
Thanks. And so which two simple ways would you suggest camps get started?
But one idea, when senior staff meet during the planning year, so you could hang the posters around the room, let the staff circulate, and then pull everyone together and ask the question, which of these posters express our camp's Jewish vision or Jewish mission, and how? How do the values behind these posters live at our camp? An idea for during the summer, do a chavruta activity with your older campers. Divide them into groups of 2 or 3, and each gets a different laminated poster. You can use our discussion guides to help them explore what do they think is going on in this poster, and what does this poster have to do with a leadership role at camp. And maybe even get creative. If they could design a t-shirt around the same core Jewish idea, what would it look like?
Great. Thank you. Those are fantastic ideas. And Madeline, I hear you will have a Voice in the Visions table at the JCamp 180 annual conference in November with these new posters. Can you tell us more about that?
We're very happy to be at the conference with you all this year again. And we will have a table near the registration desk. And our gift to camps is both a large set and a laminated set of posters. So in a tote bag, we will have the 6 laminated posters, and we're excited about these. They're pretty durable, and they have all the educational material on the back. There's discussion questions. So we'll have a list of all the camps. Just check off your name and grab a set. You can bring them home with you if you're eager to get started, and we hope you are. Or you can just mark the list saying, please send them along when you send our large posters in January or February for next year. So come by, say hi, and see what we have to give you.
Thanks, Madeline. Danny, do you have any last thoughts to share with the camps who use the posters?
Well, while it's a gift, the one thing we do ask in return is that you let us know how you use them. Brag a little bit. Send us a message, send us a photo of the posters in action, and we'll put it up on our website. We'll give you a shout out on Facebook or Instagram or Twitter.
Great. Madeline, did you have any other comments about how they can share?
We really love seeing the posters in action. So, kids gathered around them, holding their favorites up in front of them, taking them to a fun location and, saying, I was here with this picture. Just something goofy, it's fun. And then from the instructors, any kind of programming information, because our site is designed that people can come and grab ideas and go with them. So we're trying to keep a really open source on how these are used, and we're relying on educators around the world to share their programming with one another.
Great. Thank you, Madeline and Danny, for telling us about the new Proudly Jewish poster series. We're excited to see what camps do with these great gifts from Harold. If anyone has questions about the posters or the program in general, you can contact Madeline directly at madeline@hgf.org. See, can you read that? And you can also say hello to Madeline at the JCamp 180 conference in Springfield, Massachusetts on November 1st and 2nd. Make sure you register soon if you plan to attend at our website, jcamp180.org. Thanks a lot.
Thank you.
Bye-bye.